Hey, it's Robert with Clean Pool and Spa, and today I'm going to talk about a deck with a possible structural problem. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like. Now first we need to talk about normal settlement cracks. Now cracks in a deck, just like everything in nature, are completely random. There are no patterns that we can predict. Things just happen. Settlement cracks can happen by the ground shifting just a little bit, like teeny tiny little earthquakes. And here in Florida, because we live on a pile of sand, virtually every inspection that I go to with a concrete deck, I know I'm going to find some settlement cracks around the pool. But this pool was a little different. What I noticed was not some random cracks, but a series of cracks that had a pattern. And that always raises red flags for me. If we just look at these up close, they look like normal cracks in the deck. But when I take a view from a little further out and use my tape measure, I can certainly see something is up. Take this one. These two cracks are about 56 inches apart that I moved to the left and measured. Now these cracks are about 56 inches apart. Now I start to see a pattern. So I do it again, I walk to the left, measure it, and these cracks are about 59 inches apart. At this point, we need to say that something just doesn't look right. We take a look here, and we can see separation between the deck and coping, and it measures about a half an inch. That's a pretty good size gap. But what was really interesting was this kind of makeshift retaining wall done by, I don't know, who knows who. Now, I think the previous owners saw what was happening, and they tried to decrease the possibility of any further damage by creating this retaining wall, type of blockade. Piles of dirt and rock can be seen here. Now, I really don't know what they had in mind, but I don't think this is the best way to secure a pool. Now here we can see the ground is lower than the deep end, which might be causing the pool to shift a little bit and develop a pattern of cracks in the deck. And over here, we can see these. I guess they're pressure-treated railroad ties to help secure the rock. These cracks go all the way around the perimeter of the deep end, as you can see here. Now, I'm not a structural engineer by any stretch of the imagination, but being around pools for over 2 decades, I don't think that using rocks, dirt, and railroad wood would be the best way to handle a situation like this. In my opinion, this pool and deck needs some serious care.